Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are watching online classes. Okay students, today we are going to study here Science Chapter 3 Adaptations in Animals. Students, in Chapter 2 you already understand about adaptation in plants. And in this chapter we will discuss here adaptation in animals. In this chapter main learning objects are students will be able to comprehend and recognize the importance of adaptation in animals. Second, classify animals according to their habitats. And third, list adaptations of animals living in different habitats. So students, we know that a large number of animals lives on the earth. Different animals live on different places. The natural environment of a living thing is called habitat. If animal is taken away from its habitat or there is a big change its habitat, the animal will not survive. For example, a fish lives in a water and it is taken out of water, it will not be able to live and will die ultimately. This is because living things adapt or change themselves to suit their surroundings. For survival, this change in living thing is called adaptation. So, let us begin our first topic, adaptations in animals. Millions of animals are found on the earth. They live in deep oceans, on big mountains, in plains and in valleys. Animals living in different places have different features which help them to live comfortably in their surroundings. Based on their habitat, animals can be grouped as follows. First, terrestrial or land animal. Second, aquatic or water animal. Third, amphibian. Fourth, arboreal or tree animal. And number 5, aerial animal. As you can also see in this picture, animals are grouped as follows: terrestrial, aquatic, amphibian, arboreal and aerial. So, let us study about the adaptations of these groups. First is adaptation in terrestrial or land animals. So, students, animals that live on land are called terrestrial animals. Example: horse, deer, zebra, lion, tiger, camel, snake and the polar bear are some examples of terrestrial animals. Students, some important adaptations of terrestrial animals are: first, terrestrial animals breathe through their lungs. They have well-developed sense organs for hearing and smelling. And some terrestrial lives in deserts. They are adapted to survive on less water and food. They also need to protect themselves from the heat of sun. For example, a camel lives in a desert and the body of a camel is adapted in the following ways. First, as padded feet. Camels have padded feet, so they can walk comfortably on hot and loose sand. And second, store fat. Camels store fat in their hump. The fat can be converted into water when needed. And third is nostrils with flaps and eyes with long eyelashes. Because flaps on nostrils and long eyelashes stop sand to enter the nose and eyes. And next point is store water. Camel can also drink about 10 buckets of water at a time. And number 5, thick skin. Camels have thick skin to protect themselves from the heat of the sun. And thick skin also prevent loss of water by evaporation. And next terrestrial animals is polar bear. Some terrestrial animals also live in polar region. The polar region are very cold, as these regions are animals living in polar regions have the face cold winds for most part of the year. So they have developed some special features to survive in this extremely cold area. A polar bear live in polar region. It has following adaptations. Number first, thick fur. A polar bear has a thick layer of fur on its body to protect itself from chilling cold. Second, the layer of fat. It has a layer of fat under the skin. This is called blubber. This keeps its body warm. And number third, strong sense of smell. The polar bear has a strong sense of smell. This help is to find the catch its prey. And 4, large paws. Wide and large paws of polar bear help it to walk easily on snow. And students, next example is penguin. Penguin also live in cold region and they live in Antarctica. Penguins huddle together to keep themselves warm, and they also have a layer of fat in their bodies. And adaptations in some other land animals. Examples, some land animals like snake do not have legs. They have scales on their bodies which help them crawl. And some land animals like frogs, lizards, snakes are not seen in the winter season. They hide themselves and become less active during the winter months. This is called hibernation. And what is this hibernation? Animals survive, they eat a lot of food before the winter months and store it in their bodies. So students, I hope you understand the terrestrial adaptations in animals. And second topic is adaptation in aquatic or water animals. Aquatic animals live in water. Example, fish, crab, turtle and prawn are some aquatic animals. So let us study the adaptations of some aquatic animals. And first example is fishes. Fishes have fins which help them in swim. and they have waterproof scales on their body. Scales help their body from rotting in water, and they have gills to breathe in air dissolved in water, and their body is pointed at both the ends. Such a body shape is called streamlined body. This type of body shape helps to cut through the water with less efforts. And in this picture you can see body parts of fish. And second topic is whales. Students, how do whales breathe? Do they have gills? No, because whales do not have gills, they have lungs. They come to water surface for breathing. Air nostrils are called blowholes from which the air goes out as if from blowpipe and produces a shower of water. And next, duck. Ducks are also aquatic birds. They have webbed feet to swim in water. Their feathers have oily coating that does not allow water to settle on their feathers. And next is cranes and flamingos. Cranes and flamingos are also aquatic birds. They have long legs which help them to wade in water. They also have long beaks to catch fish from under the water. And students, and third topic is adaptations in amphibians. Some animals like frog, toad, salamander live on land as well as in water. Such animals which can live both on land and in water are called amphibians. And first is frog. Frog have webbed toes in back legs, and this help them to swim in water. The back legs of frogs are longer and stronger than their front legs. This helps them to jump on land, and they breathe through their moist skin when in water and through their lungs when on land. And students, next topic is adaptations in arboreal or tree animals. It means animals that live on land but spend most of their time on trees are called arboreal animals. Example: monkey, squirrel, garden lizard, koala bear and orangutan are some examples of arboreal animals. Arboreal animals have special features that help them to live on trees, like monkeys. Monkeys have long tails to hold on to the branches, and they have strong claws to hold onto the branches while climbing, and they have strong arms to swing from the branch to branch. And some arboreal animals have spines or plates to prevent slipping. And last and next topic is adaptations in aerial animals. In this topic, animals that fly and spend most of their time in the air are called aerial animals. Like birds spend most of their time in the air, so they are aerial animals. Like birds have hollow bones, means these bones are filled with air. Such bones make their body light to help them fly. They have wings with feathers to fly, and they have streamlined body to cut through the air. So students, I hope you understand adaptations in terrestrial animals, aquatic animals, amphibians, arboreal animals and aerial animals. I hope students you understand adaptations in animals according habitats, and next topic is adaptations in animals for feeding. And some animals eat plants whereas some eat other animals. Based on the type of food they eat, animals are grouped as follows: herbivores animals, carnivores animals, omnivores animals and parasites. The type of teeth of animal depend upon the food they eat. So let us begin our first topic, adaptation in herbivores animals. Herbivores animals means animals that eat plants are called herbivores animals. Example: buffalo, cow, deer, horse, etc. And they have sharp cutting teeth at the front, and they have flat and strong grinding teeth at the back. These teeth help them to grind the tough plant food. So students, some animals eat only plants. They are called herbivores animals. And second point is adaptations in carnivores animals. That animals eat flesh of other animals are called carnivores. Lion, tiger, bull, fox, polar bear, etc. are some examples of carnivores animals. They have long and sharp teeth and claws to tear the flesh of their prey. And some carnivores animals such as lion, tiger, etc. need to run very fast to catch their prey. So they have strong legs. and eagle and owl are carnivorous birds. They have sharp beak and claws to catch their prey and tear its flesh. Vultures are also carnivorous birds, but they do not prey. They feed on dead animals. And next topic is adaptations in omnivores animals. In this topic, animals that eat both plant food and flesh of animals are called omnivores animals. Example: deer, dog, crow, cockroach, hen, and humans are some examples of omnivores animals. And next topic is adaptations in parasites. Animals that live on or inside the body of other animals to obtain food are called parasites. The animals from which parasites obtain their food are called hosts, just as we use a straw to suck a cold drink. Parasites have suckers or sucking tubes to suck in their food from the body of host. Example: flea, louse, bug, leech, mosquito, tapeworm, roundworm, and liver fluke are some example of parasite. A mosquito sits on the human body and sucks in blood, and flea, lice, bugs, etc. live on the body of other animals and suck in blood. And tapeworms and roundworms live inside the body of human and other animals and eat their food. And in this chapter, third point is adaptations in animals for protection. Animals also have enemies, so they have developed certain adaptations for protection from their enemies, as large size. Aquatic animals are of different kinds. Big fish eat small fish, so small fish moves in groups so that their groups look like a large fish. This provides each one of them protection from big fishes. And whale, giraffe, and elephant have huge size. Their size protect them from other animals. And second point is fast movement. Some animals like deer and zebra protect themselves by running very fast. A bird protects itself by flying away quickly. A fish swims fast to escape their enemies. And next is camouflage. It means the ability to merge with one's surrounding is called camouflage. The color and pattern of the skin of some animals is the same as that of their surroundings. So these animals cannot be easily spotted as they merge with their surroundings. And a polar bear is all white, and so it cannot be easily seen in the snow. Next, zebra and tiger have stripes, and leopard has spots on the body which help them mix with their surroundings. Next, a chameleon changes its color according to its surroundings. This not only protects the chameleon but also help it catch insects without being noticed. And a stick insect looks like a twig. Next, grasshopper and caterpillars are green in color, so they are difficult to be noticed. Shells. Some animals, snail, crab, turtle, etc. have hard shells to protect their soft bodies, and spines. And some animals, example porcupines and hedgehog, have spines to protect themselves from their enemies. Students, why do eels have slippery skin? Do you know answer? Okay, the enemies are not able to catch eels because of their slippery skin. So students, let us move to the book exercise, and in our book on page number 30 checkpoint is there, and in this checkpoint fill in the blanks. And first is camels have webbed feet to walk comfortably on loose sand. And second, penguins huddle together to keep themselves warm. And third, frogs breathe through their moist skin when in water and through their lungs when on land. And fourth, monkeys have strong arms to swing from branch to branch. And fifth, birds have hollow bones to help them fly. And next, second checkpoint is on page number 33, and here is some true false. And first is herbivores have sharp cutting teeth at the front. It's true. And second, Mosquito is a parasite. It's also true. And third, a chameleon looks like a twig. It's false. And correct answer is stick insect. And fourth is porcupine changes its color for protection. It is also false. And right answer is chameleon.